Here we're trying to get a knot out of a tow rope. You're supposed to make sure there's no tangles in it before you hook it up. But last winter I hooked this one up to a guy that was stuck in the ditch in the snow. Pulled him out in a hurry and resulted in a knot here. So I finally got around to trying to take this thing out. Soaked it in this bucket of water for 2 or 3 days, and just soaking it will make the fibers here a little bit more malleable, a little bit softer, a little bit easier to work on. So basically I just come around one of these tension points here that make the knot and push the screwdriver through it by tapping on it with this rubber mallet, and then I'll find another tension point on the knot and do the same thing with a different screwdriver, and then we can pry the tight points apart and it should untie pretty easy. It's kind of hard to video this and do it at the same time, but basically you just move these screwdrivers in opposite directions. And all I did was drive in the screwdrivers from opposite tension points and then just work the screwdrivers around until it came loose. And it's pretty easy. Some people will use the water to loosen it up and then beat on it. That may or may not work. It didn't work for this one, didn't loosen it, but like I say, leave it in the bucket of water for a day or two, let it get completely soaked, and then use these screwdriver methods, and you might have a screwdriver like this or an awl or something like that with a sharp point on it that you can get through. Be careful not to run the screwdriver or whatever tool you're using through the actual strap. You don't want no holes in it or anything like that, but it'll get it loose every time. And there's the knotted point, the point where the knot was. And now it's out, and I'm going to let it dry out in the sun and roll it up and put it back in my truck. It'll be good to go for a while. Now this thing's good and dried out, but that is going to be a weak spot in this strap. And if I go and start snatching on another car with this, which this is really not made for snatching. It's a pull rope, not a snatch rope, but this strap is basically made for pulling, but if I snatched on it real good, it would break right there, I'm sure. But it'll be good for what I use it for in the back of my Toyota or my Tahoe for pulling people out of the snow. So I'll roll it up and use it for that.